Still need that?
All right, no. So we want the triple angle formula for what?
For sine. For sine.
Triple angle for sine using de Moivre's, right? Okay, so de Moivre's is this thing. It's cosine of n theta plus I sine of n theta is cosine theta plus I sine theta raised to the nth power, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if I want a triple angle formula, what does n need to be? 3. Okay, so let's go through and dump our n's and put 3's in there. Okay, so what do I need to do to actually get a hold of the triple angle formula for sine?
You need to put cosine in terms of sine. Is that how you word that?
No.
You need to get rid of the cosine and use a thing to turn it into a sine.
Yeah, so I really just want the real part, right, is going to go with cosine. The imaginary part is going to go with sine. So I need to FOIL this right-hand side, this thing cubed, right? I'm going to multiply that out, and then I'm going to collect the parts with i's, and that's going to be the triple angle formula for sine. And if I collect the part without i's, I'd get the triple angle formula for cosine. Yeah, so I would definitely advise that you go trot out Pascal's triangle.
Yeah.
So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1,
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 1,
3,
3, 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay, so that's going to help me multiply this out. So my first term is going to be what? Cosine. Cosine what theta?
Squared.
No.
Cubed.
Cubed, right? So that's going to be the first times the first times the first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's going to be a plus 3, right? That's this 3. And then what do you do?
Cosine squared theta, I sine theta.
Perfect. So you take your, right, your cosines, and you move from having 3 of them to having 2 of them, and then you need one of these I sine thetas. So that's your second term. And then your third term is a plus 3, what? You guys see what I'm doing?
I don't know, kind of.
Really follow.
Can you kind of
Okay.
map it out on that little triangle?
Yeah,
I don't
so-
know where you're
I
going.
think I know what you're doing.
So what I'm doing is I'm thinking a plus b to the n, right? Is you go to the, let me say thirds here. So you go to Pascal's triangle, you find the row with a 3 in it, and then you say, okay, there's going to be a cubed, right? That's first thing, first thing, first thing. And then your last things here, right, is going to give you a b cubed, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the terms in between, you sell one of your a's for a b. So there's going to be 3 of them, and there's going to be 2 a's and a b. And then the next thing, there's going to be 3 of them. That's this 3. And then there's going to be
1A and 2B.
1a and 2 b's.
Okay. Gotcha.
Cool. So I'm doing that with cosines, right? Cosine's playing the role of a here, and I sine is playing the role of b.
Gotcha.
Right, so I had 3 cosines to start with, and then I had 2 cosines and an I sine, and now I'm going to have
One
cosine, 2
a
sines.
cosine of theta and 2 I sines.
A negative sign.
So I'm going to have an I squared sine squared theta, yeah, which is a negative sine squared. You guys see that?
Yeah.
And then what's my last thing I'm going to have here?
I cubed sine cubed.
Good. I cubed sine cubed theta.
I cubed is negative I.
Yeah.
Yep. And then so you need to go through and swap your i's. So your I squared, right? You can drop that and flip the sign. And your I cubed, you can drop 2 of them and flip the sign. And then you want to relate the pieces with i's and the pieces without i's. Right? So I'm going to underline the pieces with i's. So which of these four things have i's?
The middle term and the last term?
Second term and last term. And then which pieces don't have i's?
The other two.
The other two. You guys see this? So what I find out is that sine of 3 theta, right, and I'm just treating the i's like a marker, right? So sine of 3 theta is going to be what? 3 cosine squared sine theta. That's this guy, right?
I sine.
And then a close. So minus sine cubed theta. Why don't I need the I? Yeah, because I'm just using that as a marker, right? Really, I guess I could say this. I could say I sine 3 theta is I times 3 cosine squared theta sine theta minus I sine cubed. And then I could take and divide this whole thing by I, right? Multiply 3 by 1 over I. Slash those out of there. So you'll get sine of 3 theta is 3 cosine squared theta sine theta minus sine cubed theta. And this thing is your triple angle formula for sine. And if you go pick up the squiggly parts, you'll get your triple angle formula for cosine.
Could you simplify it more than that by substituting in something for cosine squared theta? Could.
Yeah, sure, you could. Yeah, you could fiddle with this a little bit. You could use the Pythagorean identity to make it all sines or something. Yeah. I probably wouldn't bother, but sure. You guys cool with that? You guys see sort of how that would work? Right, you replace cosine squared with what? 1 minus sine squared. Good, and then you'd have to kind of distribute here, and then you could maybe like collect some sine cubes or something. You're still going to have 2 terms. You're not going to do much better than this. Cool?